Now, as we get ready to do our gluing, what you want to do, if you're by yourself, you can use some objects to hold it, but what we want to do is just butterfly the seams open. And as you can see, we're a little off center. So we'll slide the paper over till we're about down the dotted line. Now, this is another important tip. Don't think that you're saving yourself any time by going through and opening up all of the seams on your project and leaving them exposed. The turf, once the sun gets to it, heats up on its own, but if you flip this over, especially on a very, very hot day, the black absorbs more heat and your turf will expand more so than if it was just green side up. So when you go to lay these back down, your turf will have expanded so much that your seams don't line up, and then you try to correct it by shuffling everything down, and then the turf cools off, and then now you got a gap. So only open these up when you're actually ready to start seaming. Now, like I said, you can put something on it, an object or whatever, to hold it. Just try to get your glue close to the edge. And again, this stuff gets everywhere if you're not careful. And all we're going to do is start applying the glue. And I like to either go in a crosshatch and just get an even distribution of it out. That's what the little gauges or the teeth are on here for. Because what we want to do is make sure that we're making contact with the tufts and also with the backing as much as possible. So you can make like little cross X's. Now, you can get some forgiveness when you're working on the landscaping side of the turf, and you can have some excess or some extra. What we want to avoid those when we actually start doing the putting green, you don't want to have a lot of areas that build up, because as the glue dries, there's more of it in different areas, and then that'll be uneven. So really try to make sure that you're even all the way across when you're doing your putting green part of the turf.